Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Buko Boys, episode 34.
Welcome back. I am your co-host DVO.
And I am co-host also, Dale.
Dalo and DVO.
So what's up everybody?
Well, this is coming off of post-Easter. How was your Easter? Did
was
Easter Bunny visit you?
No.
No?
No, the Easter Bunny don't come to my house anymore.
You're a naughty boy, that's why.
That's right. No, it was pretty busy. We went to Mom's house and I left Mom's house before you got there. And then I went to my wife's mother's house and we played some games. We had some more food over there and then I had an Easter egg. So she does this funny stuff where they do Easter eggs and they hide them and we go out and try to find them, right?
Right.
And some of them have money and then some of them they all have candy, but some have little numbers inside.
Oh, okay.
So if you get the ones with numbers, there's prizes at the end.
Like a 60-inch TV or...
No.
Oh, okay. Come on, kid.
Like I got a blender bottle and some candy.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And then the other one I won was like it was like some more boxed candies.
Okay.
Theater style candies. And then there was more and then Malay won she won a plunger and some toilet paper.
Yes. Does Kim do all that stuff there?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Good job, Kim. That's awesome.
So then
that's clever. I like that.
So yeah, it's fun. And then the big winner is like a $5 bill in there. Some have $1 bills. So it's fun. It's a good time. What about you?
So we went to my in-laws. Actually, we went to my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's house. So Edna's brother and sister-in-law's house. And we just had food. Everyone does it kind of potluck style. And then the kids... Well, as a family grows, not all the kids get to do the Easter egg hunting because it's it's a growing family. So, and we're definitely helping that. So the older kids now, they're just getting little goodie bags now instead of the Easter egg hunt. But she still does it. So Andrea does a good job putting that together. And then we went, like I said, we went to Mom's. You guys had left already, but man, there was so much good food over there.
Oh yeah, there was food. We had both places I went.
Roasted pig and turkey and shrimp and mussels. Man, it was good.
I ate all of it. I had all of it. Don't worry about that. I didn't miss out on any of it.
It was good. Best part is took it home and had it for a couple more days later. So that was good too.
Did the Easter Bunny come to your house?
Yeah, we decided, we just thought, obviously we have a baby coming, and so we're going to be doing Easter egg baskets. And I'm trying to do things so our oldest daughter, who's 15, doesn't feel, I don't want her to feel kind of left out a little bit. So I figured, this year, we haven't done an Easter egg basket for her in a couple years. So I said, let's do one for her. So we got some of her favorite treats. You want to guess what that was?
Hot Cheetos.
Not close.
Takis.
Yes. And salt and vinegar chips and some boxed theater candy like you mentioned. And then for the prize, I gave her an Echo Dot, actually, because I just figured she'd use that more to listen to music. She's really into music, listening to music. So I figured she'd use that to listen and then use that for an alarm and then control her house, obviously, from it. So yeah, so that's what we got her. So the Easter Bunny did come visit our house. That was fun. Well, we got a couple of movies trailers we want to talk about.
Oh yeah,
and I hope we can keep up. You know what? It's the season of movies. It's starting now.
Yeah, so it's
and we can't do
summer blockbuster already started. It's early.
Do we need to start a whole new podcast just of movies? I'm wondering because I could go into this for an hour a week easy because there's so many movie trailers, so many movies coming out. We can't get to all of them. Right. So we're gonna do our best. If you guys have a suggestion of a trailer breakdown or a review or a whole movie preview you want us to do that maybe we haven't talked about, hit us up.
And Kai does really good at that. He hits us up a lot about movie trailers to check out.
Yeah, thanks for tagging us and getting us involved, Kai. Appreciate it. And yeah, so if you've got some, let us know. You can put us on. You can tag us on social media or email us. So bukoboyspodcast@gmail.com. Buko Boys on Instagram and Facebook, or individually, Derek or Dale Van Otten. You can find us and tag us in, and we'll talk about it. But we got a couple trailers we want to talk about and a movie. So let's get into the trailers first.
All right, so this idea is pretty badass. It's the movie Brightburn.
And this one is Kai tagged us in it, right?
Right, he did. And this one is about the concept of Superman, the way he came to Earth and everything, but not turning out the way he did, turning out differently, turning out more sinister, more of an evil side.
When I first saw the trailer, it was a teaser trailer when I first saw it.
Right.
And I was like, eh. And then Kai tagged us in a full trailer, and he made that comment, like a twist of what if Superman was evil, instead of using his powers for good. And I didn't really grasp that when I first saw the teaser. And when I thought about it, watching the trailer, I was like, oh, okay, now I'm kind of...
But it's dark, huh?
Yeah.
It is so dark.
And it starts out very similar. I mean, he falls from the planet, he gets adopted by this couple on a farm, right? Like it's rural town America.
Yeah, but for some reason, instead of like going down this path of good and saving people, he kind of goes down this path of an angry early adolescent teenager, where he's just like, F you, burn.
You got
boom,
that everyone's wrong, you're mad at the world type of thing that teenagers go through. But now because he's got every power, right?
Yeah,
he's super strength, he can fly, super fast speed, he can burn things with his eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got X-ray vision yet, but
he's a killing machine, right?
Yeah, then that's what he writes this symbol everywhere. I don't know what it means yet.
It's probably this similar to the Superman symbol, where what did that symbolize? Hope or something?
Yeah, it symbolizes hope.
So
it looked like an S, but it means hope in whatever language it is.
Krypton.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wonder if this is a different meaning.
Right.
So very, very cool concept. I mean, I could see that happening. I'm surprised it took this long to come up with this concept.
Really?
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good concept. I'm definitely interested.
I don't think it's a DC comic though that did it.
I didn't catch that.
I don't think it's DC Comics. I think it's just somebody taking that idea and just kind of throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It because it could happen. It doesn't have to be good. It could be an evil alien.
Exactly. Because they have superpowers doesn't mean that they're gonna be a good guy and start saving everybody.
All these false pretenses makes me. What if an alien did come down here? People are just gonna adopt it like it's its own. No.
People would want to experiment on it, cut it to pieces, and check it all out from the inside out.
Yeah, it looks good. So Brightburn is the name of this movie. Comes out.
I don't know when it comes out.
I do. It's
this summer.
I want to say May.
May
24th. I think it's May 24th.
So pretty soon. Yes, that is coming up very soon.
Another one. Are you done with that one?
Yeah, I guess so. I was gonna say more. I don't know. What do you think about if you had those powers? If you had those powers,
Superman powers?
Yes. If that happened to you, growing up, the path that growing up, which way do you think you would have went?
Growing up?
Yeah, I mean,
man, I definitely walked the line of good and bad. I think in the end I'd do it more for good. I think.
I don't know. You had some emotional times as a
I
teenager.
did, yeah. Embarrassing. Let's not bring that up. Embarrassing. Oh, drama. But I think overall I was still a good person. I did have anger issues, and I still battle with anger issues, but yeah, I think overall I have to use it for good. Maybe do like some sideshow stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
Because vigilante work sounds cool too, but that's very time consuming. That can be very time consuming. Because we don't live in like Metropolis or Gotham.
Well, look, Superman didn't even capitalize on all the stuff that he could do. He didn't make no money.
No.
But if he did vigilante work, like Jessica Jones was doing, like private eye stuff, where she's actually utilizing her powers to do her job.
Uh-huh.
That'd be kind of cool.
It'd be interesting.
Like build stuff for people. I'll get this contract for this much, and I'll build all this.
Yeah, it is interesting. What would you do if you thinking about growing up like that? You look like he was like in middle school, maybe if I were to guess. This movie take place like middle school, maybe.
I think I would be kind of like Venom, I guess. You know what I mean? Like
you love Venom and Spider-Man.
I do, but the anti-hero, I'd use it for good, but I'm not like gonna go out of my way and fly to like other countries
real
quick because something's going on. I mean, if there's some huge tragedy that I'm seeing on the news, I guess
like someone trapped in a mine from an earthquake
that they can't get out. I'm like,
yeah,
fine, I guess I'll do it.
Right. Okay. I definitely, now saying that he was like middle school. This movie's taking place. I definitely do it to impress girls. I mean,
I would so play it up to.
But what if you pick up this car?
I wouldn't even tell them. I would just tell them I could do these things. I would just like randomly just happen to save their life somehow.
set up a dangerous situation and save their life.
Like, whoa.
Jump in front of a bullet.
And stop it. I do some real cool shit like that. I know I would.
I mean, I do. I wish I had these powers, though. I do wish I had them.
I always dreamt about having shit like that when I was a kid.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
It was always flying for me.
Flying? Mm-hmm. It was always super strength for me.
I feel like I'm already strong enough. So flying would be my...
How about today? Same thing today?
Today?
Yeah.
Probably be either... I think because technology... I think it would be to just never age.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think right now it just... Because I'm seeing gray hairs. What the F is going on with that?
Hey,
aging shit.
As soon as Edna told me she was pregnant, I swear I got a couple more grays in my beard. No lie. Like, all of a sudden, I had like one, and all of a sudden, like 4 popped up. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I was hit 35, all of a sudden I started realizing about a gray hair. Now there's like a dozen. It's only been a year. What the hell?
I know, man. Ugh.
So I think right now, because technology's kind of going right now to where eventually I could probably buy some cool shit where I can just fly, 100 years from now.
Okay.
Because I won't age anymore.
Okay.
Just stop that whole aging process right now.
That's a pretty good one. Now I'm kind of leaning towards that. That's kind of good. What I was going to say before that was that I wouldn't need to sleep. So I like the idea that I don't have to sleep. Like, you can get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah, but it'd be really boring. Every night you'd just be real bored. You'd end up just like, I think I just want to go to sleep just because I'm bored.
Just to kill 5 hours.
Yeah.
No, I got a lot of stuff. Like at this point right now, like today, I definitely could go 24 hours right now. I definitely could.
All right. So the next trailer was Men in Black. Was this 4?
Possibly. So it's called Men in Black International. But real quick, I do want to ask. Now I'm curious what our listeners would like to be their superpower.
Oh, good question.
Put that on our social media. I want to
right.
hear some. So I bet people got some good ones. Superpowers. So new one, Men in Black International. So no more Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. Now it's Valkyrie and Thor.
Do you don't think they're gonna pop up in this and make it a cameo?
I could see Tommy Lee. I don't see Will Smith doing it. He seems kind of busy. I can see Tommy Lee Jones. But then, maybe not.
I could see both of them making an appearance.
I definitely think they'll be referenced.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I guarantee they're going to be referenced.
What were their names? J and K?
Agent K, J... I don't remember.
I can't remember. But I think they'll be referenced.
But how come there's so many agents and they got just one letter?
I don't know. There's like A2?
But with how big of a difference they are there, you think... Will Smith would have got something like a 27F?
Yeah, I don't know. That's good. That's a good question.
What the hell? I find holes in movies all the time. It bothers me. I don't know why I do it.
Is there a lot of agents though?
I mean, you see it in the Men in Black movies where they go to these big things, their big base, and there's just a ton of them there.
Okay, interesting.
More than there are letters in the alphabet.
26.
Yep, there's more than 26 Men in Black.
Yeah, that's good.
Men in Black.
Men and women now. Because there's a woman character. What's her name? Tessa Thompson? I can't remember her name.
Yeah, it is.
So she plays it, or I call her Valkyrie.
Yeah, Valkyrie.
From Thor. And Thor's in it.
Right.
Chris Hemsworth. So
both Asgardians.
Both Asgardians are back together, and they are now Men in Black instead of Asgardians.
So it looks like from the trailer... She was trying to find them. She was looking for the Men in Black.
Is she related to Will Smith's character? Did he have kids? I don't remember.
No, he couldn't.
Okay.
He got abducted. He got abducted before he could have a family.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. They chased him down. So what? Yeah, you're right. So yeah, she's looking for them. She finds them and says, So basically, I found you guys, so I should be a member, automatic. Like I
what
I shouldn't be
the
interviewed.
hell?
I found you.
Yeah, like I found you guys, so I got the job.
Which is a
right?
good point. This is a good point, you know.
But at the same time, no, you're under arrest for trespassing, and you've seen too much. You're looking at this like, ding.
Oh yeah. But obviously in the trailer you see that she does get trained by Chris Hemsworth character. I don't. Actually, I looked at their characters' name. I don't know what their characters' names are, but I assume it's letters. I assume.
I'm pretty sure they will be.
So what'd you think? Did you like the Men in Black movies?
I did.
What do you think about this one?
I did like the Men in Black movies. It was kind of funny that, you know, when Men in Black came out, it was the same time that Independence Day came out.
Oh, well, another Will Smith alien movie.
Right. And so, yeah, there was all these alien movies coming out at the same time, all with Will Smith. But yes, I did like the movie because it was very comedic compared to where Independence Day was more serious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this was funny, and I liked it. And it's really funny just seeing how, like, the aliens are among us, you know, in this movie.
Yeah.
And then they're chasing them down, questioning them, and slapping them around.
Yeah. Because it's not like a regulated federal bureau.
Yeah, so they're over there like, not waterboarding, but, you know, trying to question these guys. You know, trying to question these aliens, but torture tactics. Shooting their heads off because they know that they regenerate their heads, so they just keep shooting them in the head.
And their weapons are always like super cool, like, you know, the cricket, the little tiny, like a 2-finger little shooter, but it has packs a big punch.
All their cool little laser guns.
Yeah. That whole memory sweep is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that concept that they did in the movie was pretty cool.
Yeah, like, okay, hey, look over here. Let's talk about this alien. Nope, you didn't see any alien.
You know, I got those Ray-Bans right now. I think
the Men in Black, the MIB Ray-Bans?
I think the Ray-Bans that I have, the Loke style ones, I think those are those.
Did they talk about it in that Will Smith song?
I don't think they
Remember he had that MIB song?
Yeah, his raps were so corny.
A little bit, but I liked it.
They were catchy. They were good for what they were used for. I mean, just being catchy jingles for things.
I don't remember if I watched the third one.
You didn't?
I don't remember. I don't remember it. If I did, I don't remember.
It's the one with Josh Brolin, where he plays a young Tommy Lee Jones.
They go back in time.
Yeah, to the NASA.
Yes. Okay.
Going to the space.
I did see it then. I don't remember it, but okay, I've seen all of them then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew you see.
Will you watch the new one?
Of course.
Will you pay the $10 movie tickets?
I might go on a $5.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go. Oh, maybe I'll wait to hear what people think. But I
know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good. I mean, same producers. They're going to go along with the storyline. I mean, it's not going to be like it's phenomenal. It's not going to be a phenomenal storyline, of course. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be in like the 3 out of 5 star range.
Okay.
So
I know it's as good as the first ones.
Well, I don't even think the second and third were as good as the first one.
That's what I don't remember. I do remember the first one vividly. It was good. It was good.
Yeah,
I really liked it.
It was really good. So I think this one will be probably as good as maybe like the second one.
Okay, all right. I do want to see it too. I want to see it.
I'll definitely watch it though. That's for sure.
I want to see it. Now this is a good tie-in. Like I just mentioned, Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, also known as Valkyrie and Thor, and they just made a return in Avengers Endgame.
And you already seen it.
I seen it! I did.
And it just released today.
I saw it last night.
And I really want to see it, but I got to see it with my wife and my daughter. And I promised them we'd go see it all together. And I'm trying to find movie tickets, and it is sold out. To find 3 seats in a row, holy shit. It was impossible.
Unless you want to be in the front, like the very front.
Yeah, unless you want to be in the front. No, I ain't trying to do that. And I was trying to get luxury. All the luxury were sold out. All the times I wanted were sold out for luxury. But finally found some seats for Sunday morning in the IMAX. Because I actually heard it to watch it in IMAX.
Yeah.
Because it's such a wide screen.
Yeah, the directors had made a comment that it's really going to be nice in IMAX. They like have the cameras filming for IMAX specifically too.
So I ended up getting the IMAX tickets. I didn't get the luxury because they don't sell luxury for IMAX. But maybe they should.
Well, there's already limited seating, I guess, because the screen's so big.
Yeah,
so you're kind of limited.
So I got the IMAX. I'm excited to see that Sunday.
So I watched it last night.
Don't you give any damn spoilers.
I gotta give one. And it's this. Just kidding. I'm not. I do. I have a spoiler.
What is
It's not going to affect the movie, though. There's no post-credit scenes. So don't.
Oh, yeah.
I stuck around. No need. So what happens when the movie ends? They kind of they replay that Marvel logo, and then they just start showing a little bit more of the characters. I don't know how you call it, sequential, like just sequences from their past movies.
So they just show.
So
like
they'll put like, for example, they'll put and Chris Hemsworth as Thor, and they'll put like this still of Chris Hemsworth and his signature, like their signatures, which is kind of cool. And then just in the background playing are just some scenes from their past movies of as Thor, and they'll do that with Captain America and Iron Man. That's about it. It's kind of cool. But, you know, if you're in a hurry, go ahead and take off.
I actually heard, so the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out is supposed to follow right at the end of Endgame.
Well, let's finish Endgame first.
Oh, no, I'm just saying that. So there was no end credit scenes. That whole movie, Spider-Man, is the end credit scene.
Oh. Yeah, so there's nothing really at the end of the post-credit, but I was on an appointment late last night. I was going home. I told you I kind of want to see it. I wanted to watch it this morning, but I had other things. I had more appointments pop up. So I just had a wild hair up my ass. I got home around like 9:30 p.m. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to go change because I'm dressed up. I'm going to go change and drive down there and see. I get down there around 9:45, 9:50 at night, and it's packed. They had like a movie like every 15 minutes. A new movie was starting. It was packed. And they had like people dressed up as Avengers at the theater. It was kind of cool when people were posing with them. And anyway, I walk up and it was like 9:50 and there was a movie at 10. I said, "What do you got left?" They said, "We got one seat in the next to the wheelchair." But you know, I'm like, "All right, I'll take it." So I got it and I watched it. So the movie started at 10. Just to give you people like a time frame, because there's like rumors of how long this movie is. Mm-hmm. Some people say it's 3 hours. Some say it's 3 hours 20 minutes. Then you got trailers, so there's a little confusion. It started at 10, right? There's always the movie trailers. It ended just after 1. So that includes the movie trailers. So yeah, like maybe 10 minutes after 1. So just to give people an idea, it's a little over 3 hours total with trailers.
Yeah, I think that's...
So just to give some clarification.
So,
oh man,
I have so many questions, but I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you, there's a fight.
Oh my god,
there's a fight scene.
Know so many things. I want to know it now. I want to watch it right now.
Maybe 2 fight scenes. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Remember the trailers that came out? A lot of those trailers, those scenes in the trailers, happen within the first 20-30 minutes of the movie. Actually.
Oh,
so those trailers. You know, you think there's portions from the middle, end, and the beginning.
Oh, I did hear something about that.
It's a lot of it's like right in the front. So there's a ton of movie just outside of those trailers you guys
don't even know about yet.
Yeah, and I don't want to even hint. I don't want to hint anything. I'm just gonna say it was amazing. You know,
how about this? Was there still a lot of comedy relief?
Thor is hilarious.
Okay.
Thor is hilarious. Chris Hemsworth
was there.
So funny.
I heard a lot of things about people crying hysterically in this movie.
Okay.
Did it bring you to tears?
I did not bring me to tears.
Did it get you choked up?
I didn't. I don't think so. I think I could have. Also, maybe because I was a little tired. I wasn't. I wasn't. And I went by myself too, by the way, just to put that, because again, wild hair up my ass. I decided to go last minute, so I went by myself. I told you I was gonna go, but I knew you weren't gonna come. It was late, yeah, it was. I could see why people got choked up in certain parts, but I'm not saying anything else about it.
Man,
funny, Thor's hilarious in it. You guys people were like busting up laughing. Some of his scenes.
I usually laugh out loud in
people are definitely laughing out loud. There's some fight scenes. I'll give that.
Okay, thank you for not spoiling it. But let's spoil the shit out of it next week, though.
But do I recommend it? Absolutely. Especially if you've invested 10, 11 years like we have, like watching all these superhero movies. You know, they finally come to an end.
Investing our whole lives into this.
Yeah, it comes to a certain end. And now there's going to be, I guess, a new storyline after this, you know?
Well, yeah, because they are merging. They're going to bring Fantastic Four in. They're going to bring the X-Men in. It's going to be ginormous.
They left openings for more new movies. Afterwards with the superheroes, they left some openings for, okay, now for the next story of this character. So
how about this? Is there characters in this movie that come to an end forever? Because I know a lot of characters come back.
Okay, from the dusts.
Well, no.
They come back from
not
being
just
dusted.
that. Not just that.
They call that being called dusted.
I'm talking
Dusted.
about. Besides the dusting part, some people actually it looks like they got killed for forever. But
let's talk about it. Let's go back to Avengers. What was the Avengers? The one
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
So
he threw Gamora off.
Yeah, Gamora.
He pulled out Vision Stone.
Yeah, pulled out Vision Stone, threw Gamora off. Loki got killed in the spacecraft at the beginning of the movie.
Suffocated. I'll say I really don't want to give anything. At some point from this whole MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, you will see every character. Now, I'm not gonna say it might be a flashback, it might be a time travel, it might be a resurrection. I'm just gonna say it could be something like that. I'm not gonna say it is one of those or anything. I'm just saying at some point you're gonna see every character from the MCU. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay.
I'm trying to get you guys hyped. I do want this.
I'm so hyped right now.
I want you guys to go see it because I want to talk about this next week.
Now.
So I want to hype everyone about it. Go see it at some point. You got 7 days to go see this. You will not be disappointed. Even I think even if you haven't followed all these movies, I think you'll still like it because superheroes. There's a lot of female. And there's a section where you see a lot of the heroes in a battle. This is no spoiler. There's a battle scene, right? That's the whole point of this movie, really. But you see a lot of the women superheroes, and you're like, all right, man, women power. I was kind of impressed. I will say there was a reason Captain Marvel just came out right before this. There was a reason for that because she is part of the MCU, and like I said, you will see every character. So yeah, it's a must see. I'm so glad I didn't drink anything beforehand. I didn't get any drinks at the theater, so I didn't have to get up and go because I stayed in my seat the whole time.
Oh, and I do know from watching the other trailers that came out that was not his original hammer from the trailer. Seeing other trailers, you get a full view of the axe, Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
So, but does the hammer come back? Do you saying that you say you see all the Marvel characters? Do you see the hammer come back?
You see every character of the MCU.
But the hammer itself, I'd say that's a character.
You see every device from the MCU.
So there is the hammer. So I wasn't wrong.
It was great. Will I watch it again too? Yes, I will. I will watch it again.
You know what movie I went and saw that it was just meh?
Okay.
The La Llorona.
I figured. That's why I didn't want to see it. You seemed excited. I didn't really want to see it. I had more hopes
for it because the guys that are making these movies now based off the Conjuring storylines that they're kind of branching off. Those movies are good for like the jump scares. They're good for those type of scary type of ghostly movies that give you the goosebumps and scares. It was like I don't know. It wasn't that scary, and it wasn't. I don't know. It was set back in like the 70s. I mean, yeah, the storyline, they just tried hard to make a scary movie out of this thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I mean, my daughter really liked it. She thought it was really good. She's in that age group that's really going to like these movies.
Okay.
But for me, I really liked the original Conjuring movies. But this one was, even like the Annabelle stories. Some of them, like they're have good parts that can scare you really good, but then the plot just kind of like falls apart. Storyline kind of falls apart, and it's just kind of real dumb.
So what'd you think? Watch it or no watch it?
I would say if you can wait to watch it, like Redbox it or stream it, I would do that. I wouldn't pay full price or dollar movie, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't pay full price for it. But I mean, if your teenagers want to go see it and they're in that age group, I would say definitely let them go see that because they're going to really enjoy it. They're going to get the most out of the movie.
Okay.
So I think it's really geared towards that.
If I go watch it, will I like it, or I just be annoyed?
You might be annoyed.
All right. Good to know. I break these things down. I'm like, all right, good to know. So don't. All right, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, it kept me entertained. It wasn't making me fall asleep.
Okay.
But it did have some, like, you know, the scary jump moment parts that were pretty good. It had some good ones, but the storyline itself, I was kind of, come on.
All right. So I want to talk about this news story I heard. And I guess Amazon and Kohl's have teamed up. And it's already being tested in a couple states, or maybe even a couple just Kohl's. But they're going to be so you can take any Amazon return to a Kohl's versus taking it back at a UPS or whatever.
Right, and I'm so down for that.
Because you just had an experience with a return, right?
Right, just barely. So
like
this
an Amazon return.
Yeah, so they don't do this on all returns, but they do it on, I'd say, about half of them now. And where they charge like anywhere from $3 to $10 to return an item. And so the item I purchased that I needed to return for a different size was $11.
And that's because, you know, you're paying for gas and the driver, and, you know, I get it. But...
Well, I mean, it's not on every one.
Right.
It's only on certain ones. I don't know why that is. But anyways, so to return the item...
It has to do with the seller, maybe, but go ahead.
Could. Or, you know, I'm buying it for Prime. But anyways, it was an $11, or no, it was an $8 item. It was an $8 item.
Okay.
But to return it was going to be $5 to return it, and so they would only refund me $3.
Right.
And I just needed to buy a different size. And I hate how they do this too. It's the same product, different sizes, but the price difference can be huge. It's the same thing.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's just like
Supply
one
and
size
demand.
difference, but this one's $8 and this one's $22.
Yeah.
Exact same item. But anyways, so I just needed one size larger for my dog. It was this harness thing. Anyways, it was $11 to buy. You know, I was thinking, okay, cool, $8, I'll just return it, get my $8 back, and then use that towards this $11. No, I was only going to get $3 back.
Right.
But, you know, if I would have taken it to the Kohl's, I would have got the whole $8 back, right?
Right.
So this is going to be badass. I like this.
It's gonna be pretty interesting, yeah, because you don't have to deal with the hassle. There's plenty of Kohl's around usually. I know, like, where we live out here in Salt Lake.
I got 3 to choose from,
Yeah,
all within less than 5 miles.
Yeah, they're not too bad. You know, it's easy to get to.
Probably 3 miles.
I'm wondering why this team up happened.
Because it's... I don't know.
It
is a weird team up. I think maybe because Kohl's maybe decided to do their online stores on Amazon. I don't know. Are they doing that?
I don't know either. That's a good point too. I mean, I'll give props to Kohl's because a lot of companies like Toys R Us did not want to keep up with the times, keep up with the internet, and now Toys R Us is out of business.
Actually, you know what? I just thought of that might have done this about is to generate people walking into the store.
That's my second thing. Now you're in the store, you did return.
Start looking around.
Now you've got cash in your hand.
Oh shit!
From the return, and hey, you know what? I'm already here. Let's check out what they got. So I that's the front that I'm seeing it on. Also, I wonder if it's a move on Amazon. Amazon bought Whole Foods a couple years ago.
You think they're going to try to buy Kohl's?
I'm not surprised if these big companies start buying companies. Apple bought Beats a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, that's been a thing forever.
You know, but what I'm saying is Facebook going to buy Walmart? You know what I mean? Like, are these big giant companies? Well, and also Walmart's a really big company.
Jet to compete
Walmart
with
bought
Amazon.
Jets, Jet.com. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see, you know, Google, Facebook buying some of these big companies.
Well, Facebook already bought Instagram. They tried to buy Snapchat.
No, I'm talking like stores though, walk-in stores.
Okay.
Nothing online. Like Whole Foods is not. I mean, you can buy some things online.
Well, Amazon also set up these kiosks, these little mini markets in places where you just like tap to pay on your way out. You just grab things and then.
Yeah, I don't know if that actually went through. I know it was a testing. I don't know if it finally finalized. I don't know, but it was being tested out, especially in their hometown, like Seattle and places.
Yeah,
like
but I mean, Seattle has a lot of homeless. I could just imagine kids running up on those things and just snatching everything and taking off.
Yeah, I'm curious with this partnership. I wouldn't be. I like how Kohl's is saying, yeah, you know what, we don't have the best online presence. I don't know. I walk into a Kohl's. It's not like the most packed store that I go into. I actually sometimes surprised it's still in business.
The only time it really is like Black Friday.
Yeah,
Black Friday, it's a madhouse.
So it's a good move on Kohl's if they even let Amazon, because Amazon actually does a ton of stuff like with websites too.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they're working with Amazon to do their cloud service, their websites, their POS systems.
Sure they team up.
But maybe it's a move on Amazon to buy Kohl's out. They're testing the water. Like, hey, how's your profitability? Let's check it out.
Could be.
How's this partnership? And then we buy it. And then in the future, maybe we see Apple buy, something else.
I mean, Bezos is smart as shit when it comes to these things that make
richest
money.
Man in the world right now.
Not anymore.
Well,
he had to split that in half. But probably next year, with the way shit's going, next year he will be again.
He just got his divorce. So interesting. I thought it was an interesting story. I'm curious what some of the listeners might think was going on with that. Would you return? I'm curious. Would you guys return a package to Kohl's? Would that make you more interested in buying from Amazon? If you not, like, we are very heavily into Amazon. Like, we buy a lot. Like, it's
everything
easy,
you see here.
Yeah,
almost everything.
Really, like my 80% of my Christmas shopping is done through Amazon. I don't have to go to the crazy stores. It comes to me. So I'm like heavily invested into it. I wonder if people are not, would this turn you more on? Like, if you don't like it, you can just take it right to a Kohl's and return it. It's the same thing, right? You go to Kohl's, you buy something, you take it home, you try it on. Hey, actually, maybe I don't like it. Take it back. Same type of thing. But you just cut out a process that comes to you instead.
Well, I mean, I was doing it where I would just take my returns to the UPS store. Mm-hmm. And the UPS store was saying how every day they get over 200 of those a day of just people returning packages, Amazon packages. And that's just at one location.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah, that's a lot per day.
Because you know what? People get mad at Amazon because they're like, oh, they put this company out of business.
But then they just hired a lot more people to do deliveries.
Yeah, to deliver warehouse. Now more people need to get employed by UPS and FedEx and the post office.
Right.
So maybe it might put businesses out of business, but it also employs more people at the same time. But I'm also like, if you don't keep up with it, you got to keep up with the times as a business owner. You got to keep up.
I'm all for like
internet's too much for me to handle this internet thing. But you gotta.
I mean, some of these shop local things are just. I mean, they're just overpriced. I mean, yeah, because it has to pay for their overhead. But if you can get an item at this local shop that's going to cost you $15, but if you were to just buy it on Amazon for $8,
and it comes to you,
and it just comes to your front door, I'm going to buy it for $8 on Amazon and save that $7.
And buy two instead.
Yeah, buy two of those items.
Well, you bring up another topic here. When we were in Hawaii, in case you guys didn't know, we just came back from Hawaii a month ago.
Yeah, just in case we haven't said that enough.
But, one of the ladies there, we were talking, we went to Walmart. Me and you went to Walmart, right? And here, you buy bananas like 49 cents a pound, you know what I mean? Over there, it's like $1 each. Like one banana is like $1 each at Walmart. You know what I mean? Like you want, you go buy apples for $1 a pound. Over there, it's like $1 each apple. And I was talking to one of the locals, and she goes, they want you to they really want to push on buying local. But even the locals are more expensive than the prices I just told you at Walmart. Sometimes they were telling me, like, that's crazy. So, yeah, it's interesting,
Yeah.
I wonder how big an Amazon presence is in Hawaii. I didn't even think about that. Huh. Yeah, ship over the seas.
Oh yeah, I wonder if they're shipping if they still get Prime. Do you think they still get Prime in Hawaii? I don't even know.
That's really difficult.
Now I gotta call and I have so many questions to ask.
I know.
Let's call up. I said, hey, did you buy Prime?
Let's see. You want to just do that?
Yeah, we'll just hit on that. So I just bought a new piece of paranormal equipment.
What do you got?
So this is called the S Box.
No, I haven't really seen it. Let me play with it. I know you were getting it. I haven't really seen it though. This is my first time looking at it. Yeah, it's really thin. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm holding it up.
It's like
so explain what S Box is though.
So this is an FM sweeper. So very it scans through FM stations.
Yeah.
And also scans through AM stations.
And why do investigators do that?
So what they're doing is the white noise that creates. The spirits can manipulate their energy and use the sounds of that to get their voice across. So this thing scans over. So this has 4 speeds.
It has those old
school
telescopic antenna.
And because it has FM and AM,
yes,
it's got
to pick up those channels.
So, anyways, it has 4 speeds of doing that, but as it's sweeping, the spirits can manipulate that to speak over it. And so, as it's sweeping so fast, you're not going to hear full sentences from one radio station. You'd be lucky to even hear one syllable from one radio station.
Like a word or something.
And so if you hear the same voice saying a word or a sentence over multiple frequencies, I mean, that's obviously evidence. So what's cool about this is this has a built-in recorder. Because a lot of times when you're doing an FM sweep, you're having a separate recorder off to the side that you're holding 2 devices.
Yeah.
This will record as it's sweeping.
Interesting.
And you can also, like I said, it has 4 speeds of sweeping. And you can choose AM or FM. And then it has a little built-in flashlight right here. Check this out.
Okay.
Because a lot of times you're in the dark, so it has a little built-in flashlight. It also is a power bank. So this thing is rechargeable. It doesn't run off batteries. You actually can put batteries in here if you want.
Like backup?
Backup batteries. And so if you don't have a little power bank, additional power bank. So I have an additional power bank. And batteries. I'll probably bring all of the things with me. But this also is a Bluetooth speaker. So the speaker that built on here, you can plug a device in, auxiliary, and listen to something else.
Oh, like a voice recorder?
This will also be a voice recorder.
But like if you use another voice recorder, you can use this as a speaker for it?
Yes.
Through auxiliary?
Yes, you can.
Or like through your phone, if you use a voice recorder on your phone through Bluetooth?
Yes. So like if we want to use the Echo Vox, which we have talked about before.
Yeah.
We could use this as a Bluetooth speaker and run the Echo Vox through it and try Echo Vox sweeps and record that. And then we can also go back to just sweeping FM or AM and recording that.
Do you know why it's called an S box? Do you just
Spirit box.
Oh, Spirit box. Got it. Okay. So yeah, so it's just randomly sweeping through white noise channels.
You can choose which direction you want to sweep. So if you want to start at the low end and go up, or if you want to start at the high end and go down, and it'll, of course, just cycle through.
Yeah.
But you can choose which direction you want to go. If you want to.
Interesting.
So it has multi-functions. This is on sale right now through GhostStop.com. This is one of their items.
S-Box.
Scanning. FM.
So right now it's gone FM scan, but what you want to do first, it's not scanning yet.
I just want to put it up so people can hear. When we say white noise,
you choose which direction you want to go. So I chose forward. So I'm going to choose forward. It's going to start scanning forward.
Yeah.
So you can hear how fast that swoops.
And so we're in a community now, so those noises you're hearing are probably not ghosts. Those are probably just people's radio stations, things like that.
But I mean, you can hear how fast that's scanning.
Yeah. But what happens is like we're in these places and we do this at night, so it's dead. Like the town is dead, the building's dead, no one's around. So any interference most likely might be maybe a truck driving by randomly or something like that.
Yeah, but so like the responses you'll hear on that is like, you'll hear maybe a name come through there. With how fast that's scanning through there, I mean, there's no way you're going to hear one word come through all those multiple stations. Yeah. So you might hear the name Derek, you know, and that's over the course of like 7 different stations.
Right. And it's hard to say that.
And so when you record on this, that has a little loop playback, so you can play back what you just recorded. So if you heard something, you can stop what you're doing, loop it back, and just keep playing it on a loop and re-listening to it over and over again.
I'm pretty excited to try this out. When do we get to try this out?
It's tomorrow, actually.
Maybe tomorrow. We might be doing a little bit of an investigation.
We'll be going to Santa Quinn tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to try to do an investigation in a couple places out there. So
there's going back to White Feather. Going to go back there to see if... get rid of some, the really bad stuff there. And then next door to the Family Tree restaurant is a little printing shop. He had told the owner of the White Feather Rock shop how he has something real bad in his place.
Oh, interesting.
Obviously, it's connected to the same wall as Leslie's Family Tree restaurant.
Okay.
We know there's bad stuff in there. Yep. So we don't know yet if it's stuff all kind of commingling within each other, or if he has his own set of problems.
Interesting.
So that's what we want to go check out tomorrow.
And we might do Family Tree too.
And then when we're done, we'll head over to Family Tree.
Yeah, we might have a full. So
and that is not even, that's just the end of the night. The beginning of the day, we'll be at the Donut Expo.
Donut Festival.
And we will let you
From the
guys
DVO
know what, we'll tell you all about it. Don't you worry. And we'll probably have to do some early recording next week because on top of having to go over the DVO Show, we will, I am going to be leaving for Waverly Hills finally this Thursday.
Okay.
So finally going to Waverly Hills. I'm going to use this in Waverly Hills. I'm excited to hear what shit I get out of here.
Interesting. It'll be interesting.
But that'll have all those recordings done, so I will play that for all you guys, whatever I get. The evidence I get from all that stuff, that it's going to be some cool shit going on.
Yeah, we got some fun stuff. We got some fun stuff going on. I'm excited.
So busy weekend for us.
Yes.
Lots to tell you guys about. And then,
All
can't
right.
wait.
Awesome. Well, you guys, I think that's it for our show for today.
All right, I'm good with that.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks so much again for listening. Please hit subscribe.
Don't forget to leave us a rating.
And share with your friends.
Yeah, share it. Just share us. Share us. Bye, everybody.
Bye.